Alrighty. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live. What is it? We're getting cold this weekend. It is gonna freeze. We are not even gonna get above zero tomorrow. But that's tomorrow. We're here for tonight. So welcome all. Thanks for tuning in. Let's kick things off like we always do. Put the weekend behind us. Cheers, everyone. Good evening, Timon. Who else? I'm just watching the names fly by here. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the chat. WD30's here. Congrats, Will, on the CDL. If you didn't know it, if you were here last week and you didn't see his announcement during the week, he did get his CDL. So congratulations, WD30. Tim and Old Saws is here. The York Woods is here. Shoutlift Family Firewood. Tony Woods, the Wise Choice Firewood, and ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the hardworking man is in the house. Good evening. Good evening. Oh God, everything's flying by. It's been a cold week and it's getting colder. Like I said, tomorrow we are going to be. The high for the day is -1 with a wind chill of I think 30 below. So we are going to get the Crown Royal. We're going to put it to the test in its first big cold snap. We'll probably get into talking about the whole condensation water controversy that's going on. Oh. Ryan Bender's here, Miller Stumps and Firewood, and Don Slate. Don, thank you very much for the Christmas card that I got the other day. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, it's I don't know if everyone else is getting this cold this coming weekend, or if it's just here in the Midwest. But it's been it's not, and it's been cold all week, like I said. What is this? Yeah, there's gonna be. I saw Craig's Cords to Coles was in the early chat. He was leaving to do a delivery today, and then he said he was almost out of wood. So there might be there might be a lot of there might be a lot of people delivering wood this weekend if that big cold snap sets in. Dave Libby, yes, I know Allen Family Firewood up there in Maine. I am doing good, Ralph Carnegie. Speaking of Maine, I don't remember the name. Not trying to rhyme, but I don't remember the name of. There's a lady in Maine who offers her, like, all she does is stack people's firewood. Like, that's one of her side gigs, is to go and stack wood. So you can, like, get your wood delivered and then she will come and stack it for you. She doesn't sell wood. She doesn't do any of that. She only stacks. I don't know if anybody has seen. I think I saw her on TikTok. I don't know how many people on here doom scroll on TikTok. Oh, Colleen, is Colleen's Farm Adventure in here? Did I see? Maybe not. Maybe maybe Colleen's Farm Adventure. She's to blame. I saw where this cold air is coming from, and it's right up there. Sending it on down. Rick's Outdoors, how are you doing? Woodhound Senior's in the chat. Look out. Grandma's probably nearby, so everyone be on your best behavior. I better not say anything about WD-30. Oh, but how is everyone else doing? Is everyone ready for Christmas? Everyone got everything off their Christmas list, to-do list? I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but Amazon Prime no longer is 2-day delivery. So if you're ordering stuff off Amazon, you have like, I think only, what would it be? Monday till next Monday or Tuesday. It seems like everything now is a week. I don't know if, unless I'm just the only one that's noticing things, but yeah, everything with Amazon just seems to be no longer worth Prime. Uh-oh, hardworking man, do you need some Bengay? That's right. He's been swinging those axes around. And old guy Firewood's here. Hey, old guy Firewood in the house. Did I see you were getting some snow down there? There's a lot of yeah, I don't know how many people were hit by the snowstorm on what day was that? Tuesday? Tuesday night? Tuesday night. It didn't look like it was a very big storm going through Wisconsin. Just like the center of the state got hit. Yeah, I don't know if it's because everyone has it and they can't keep up. I think it's because they have started just automating everything in their warehouses, and that can't keep up. Yeah, and the post office is even. Yeah, I think, I don't know. It just seems like things. Hey, and there's Logger Jason made it home. That was. I forgot what was going on. I forgot about that. How far away were you when the heat went out in the truck? Of course, it's better today than tomorrow. Getting a big storm. Timing's get tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah, it's after all the snow a few weeks ago, and then the snowstorm this week. It's yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be the wood yard is out of commission. And if it's not gonna get above 0 tomorrow, I'm not even I'm planning all indoor activities. Everything will be down in the fulfillment center. Because yeah, it's gonna be. Oh yeah, I got enough. I brought in some new totes on what day was it? Thursday. So I got plenty of wood in the woodshed, but hopefully I don't go through too much of it. BW35 bucket. We are in a winter storm warning tomorrow starting at 1. Well, yeah, we've got like I said, we just got the cold. We don't have any snow. Yeah, see, this is another interesting little sidebar conversation with people and the different set points of their boilers. I always ran the Woodmaster at 160 low and 170 for the high. And the Crown Royal now is 170 for the low and 180 for the high. But before we get into that, we need to we need to bring out the ladies. Before I bring out the ladies, I better make sure this music isn't too loud. And here we go. Fellow Woodhound, good friend Marlon, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Cheers. Hi, Dan, fellow Woodhounds. Cheers, friends. Cheers to you, Marlon. Ooh. Rick's Outdoors. I got 2 of those cordwood covers sent to me. Nice covers. Yeah, they are. They are nice. I mean, again, you're probably not going to put them on, 100 totes. But if you have just a couple totes, like for me, the rotation, I usually have 3 to 4 totes filled sitting in the wood yard and then 3 in the woodshed. So for that, I think they work great. Because I know a lot of people in the video I did, people were saying, well, just get a tarp and, tie it down and do this and do that. But when you're like, they don't sit there for very long. Like I'm not storing them for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So I don't, I like that whole snap, clap, or clamp, strap, put it on, strap it down, you're done. $175 to $185. Oh. Yeah, there she is. The Queen of the North sending us cold temps all weekend. Boss man is not happy because he thinks that with these cold temps, he wouldn't have had school if it would have been during the week. So he was mad because on Tuesday, the storm hit too early. So he was only delayed 2 hours the next day from school. He wanted the day off. And now the cold is coming on the weekend. But yeah, some people were telling me that a 10-degree difference is too, that's why I'm getting that condensation happening, is because I should change it so it's only like 5 degrees difference. So like 175 and 180. But I don't know. I don't know if that matters or not. I don't know if, and a lot of people were talking about how they've never seen any condensation inside their firebox. And I never did, I don't think, with the Woodmaster, but I don't know because if there would have been, there's no place for it to collect. Like if it did drip down the sides, it would just, go right into the ash bed, the bed of ashes. So I don't know. I think it depends on the design of the stove. The Crown Royal does have that ash pan chamber on the bottom, so there is a place for it to collect. But now I'm worried that BW35's got me worried. In a year or two, I'm gonna have a big hole down in the bottom of my ash pan, or the ash. That chamber is gonna be rusted out. The fish, we don't know. We don't know how they're doing. I think they're going to do better now with the a nice thick blanket of snow on top of the ice. That should like stop the ice from continuing to get thicker, I guess. But yeah, Boss Man wants to drill a hole and stick a camera down in the water, an ice fishing camera. But I don't know. They say not to have any holes in the ice above the deep end of your, because then that will let more the water will then cool off more or something. I don't know. We have to wait until spring. Wait for spring to see if the fish survived. Mystery Gardener. Good morning. Can you tap the water away from the boiler? I don't think. I did read in one of the forums there was a guy that would leave he like made something where it was just a little like gap that the water could drip out of, but then he noticed that he because then you're having air, the possibility of air going in. Like last year when I had that leak in the door seal, that caused even more problems. Yeah, and see, the Woodmasters have, at least mine had a round firebox, and so like I said, there was really nowhere for any condensation to like collect or be seen, or I don't know. No, I don't notice any difference in the heat. I know that, I mean, it does seem like the 170, 180, well, I guess it wouldn't matter. It heats back up a lot quicker. Like it's hardly just a couple minutes. It's back up to temp. There's frickin' Jeep. I get 5 gallons of liquid smoke a week. Yeah, he was telling me too that he gets a lot of water. So I don't know. I guess maybe it's just, he said it just depends on the system. Yeah. He I gotta check with my brother to see if he has one. See if we can get a camera down inside there and check on the fish. Of course, I suppose the only way, like, if they were just sitting there not moving, of course they would be dead. I suppose they'd be floating. Steve, how are you doing? Everything's going good here, except it's getting cold. Getting cold. Getting cold, and it's going to stay cold all weekend long. Happy holidays to you, Ed, as well. Down there where I bet it's not that cold. Oh, no. Tony Woods. There's no way to keep that water warm. That'd be way too much. I'd be burning down, or I'd be burning so much wood. I'd have to cut down every tree on my property. 3 Green Acres. Good evening. I'm just reading. Hardworking man's never seen condensation. Yeah. Like I said, I just don't know. I think it depends on the design inside the firebox. $10 of snow up. Bionic Life. How are you doing? Yeah, that is the big. In fact, I was just talking to Jake, Dude Ranch DIY today, and that was one thing I told him because he's looking at boilers and stuff, and I'm like, whatever you do, make sure you get a decent quality PEX tubing, Thermopex. Logger Jason, what? Don't get your sauna too hot. I know a guy that started his on fire this week. Yeah, well, and you got to make sure you don't get keep your fire contained. Richard Titcomb, how are you doing? Do you or YouTube determine the length of the ads on YouTube? That is all on YouTube. You can, if you want, you can select where the ads are, but I have never done that, so I don't know for sure how that works. But there is an option where you can place ads, but you can't decide which ads to place. So, but yeah, it's because it's getting near the holiday season. So you're going to be seeing, yeah, some long ads, a lot of ads. Everybody wants to advertise this time of the year. No, Little Boss Man isn't trying to be he just wants to drill a hole in the ice of the koi pond and put a camera down inside to check all of how the fish are doing. Frickin' Jeep, I don't know. I was just thinking about this today, actually. I had to bring some more in, and I was looking at what I what I have out there, thinking about tomorrow, and I was like, man, I'm glad I have all of this. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, if I had to come out here and make some more in this temperature, I don't know if I'd have to say I'm out of stock. But yeah. Tim and Old Saws, yes. And I totally spaced. I saw your message late, and then I was gonna reply to you the next day, and then I totally spaced it out. Sorry about that, but yes, I did get that, and glad everything arrived out there. Oh my, we got all kinds of we got some people in here. Let's see. Bruce Samples over on Facebook. Good evening. Scheib. Mr. Scheib. Uh-oh. Because of Back 40, I roll YouTube Premium. Oh. Oh. Are you saying because they were putting too many ads on my stuff? But yeah, it also depends on where you watch. I think Old Guy Firewood just said something about if you're watching on TV, then they tend to put a little they put some more ads, long ads. What was it? I was listening to a 45-minute video and it had 2.5 hours of ads. Oh. Yeah, that might be I don't sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's you can go in and set ad breaks on your own. Like you can pick out generally if it's like an 8 to 12 minute video, there'll only be at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Oh, and there's the Tumblr, Mr. Clean Firewood himself. firewood at the furnace. How you doing? What was this, Shibe? Oh, on your on your hunting video? Yeah, that's the one. If you would have ended it after you missed, that probably would have been better. Although then you would have got more comments about that you missed the shot. Because that's what I couldn't tell at first. I'm like, wait, did he just miss? I was on my. It was on my phone. Oh, you mean for watching on your phone? Yeah, I don't know. That's the one thing. If it may sound surprising, but I actually don't. I don't watch. I don't watch a lot of YouTube to know how all the other videos are, how many ads are on them. Hey, there's the Alaska Woodyard. How's everything going up there? Did you guys cool off yet or get any snow? I think last week it was warmer in Alaska than it was here. And it's probably warmer in Alaska tonight than it is here as well. Because I believe we are at, what are we at? Yeah, 3 degrees. 3 degrees. Oh, you're at 11. So 8 degrees warmer in Alaska than Wisconsin, but no snow. Too many ads these days on YouTube. Facebook is the one nice thing about Facebook is that the ads are usually on the bottom. So like they play the ad as the video's playing. And I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube starts doing that. Man, all of these names again. See, in the YouTube chat, it's fixed, I think. No, it's not. It's the same. I don't know what's going on. Oh, -2. -2 in Minnesota. 28 for Timon. Do we have, what did, I think Colleen was at -3. I like these temperature check-ins. Throw your current temperature in the chat. We got 18 in Maryland. Yeah, there's well, I saw one other one back here. I don't. Too many chats going on. Oh, that's the one. I saw this chat fly by, this message. This is the one that I was looking for. Yeah, you should see it live. Let me tell you. Seeing it live is way better. Way better. Because then you have to it's like if everyone's standing around the fire, you don't know which way the shards of metal are going to fly, or aluminum. You don't know which way, who is going to get hit with aluminum. Oh, look at all these right here. Okay, we got 20. Oh, you guys are still warm over there or down there. 23 minus 12. Oh, we need Fahrenheit, Steve. We don't do that wacky Canadian Celsius stuff. We we need actual temperatures. We don't need to make things. What is it? Yeah, what would be? Let me see if I can do this conversion. What did you say it was? 68 in Florida. Minus 12. Let's see. I don't even know. I can't figure that out. Yeah, watching it and experiencing it live is just it's a whole new thing. Well, this is true. I was just going to say that I believe next week, Wednesday and Thursday, we're supposed to be like 30, I think 38 and 34. So we're going to warm up for 2 days next week. $76 in the house. Woo! People gave me a hard time for 74. Minus 12 is 10. All right. So see, that's not that cold. You guys are always trying to make it sound so much worse. Minus 12, when actually it's just 10. Oh, hang on, the ladies. Lee, thank you very much. Bottom of the hour. Oh my God, it's the bottom of the hour already? Jeez, I gotta catch up. $34 in Tennessee. $26 in Maine. $45. Yeah, we're supposed to have a big swing in temps. Yeah, where was... Yeah, this is... Shibes exploding beer cans gave his buddy some stitches in his ear. Oh. It was, it was like, I can't even describe it, James. It was just, I had to break her in for the very first time with the pine, and she did all right. But yeah, the Woodmaster, I burned a lot of pine in that thing. And I was a little worried, especially with those the big rounds, because I knew they were not dry. Log Cabin Firewood, Captain Jack is here. 39 in South Carolina. Old OGF. I never called off school. Yeah, the one thing with the school district that we are in, they are always the last to call off school. So like if all the surrounding schools are canceled, where Boss Man goes, they're usually not. But the other thing now that they do is, I think they only have one snow day, and then if there's another snow day, they just have virtual classes. So like they still have school, it's just online. So you really don't, it's like there's really no sense in hoping for school to get canceled because you're just going to have class anyway. Close the ends of your greenhouse and it will, what was that? A little bit of sun and it will, yeah, I got to do that. But the problem is I don't get, the sun doesn't hit it very much. But I was thinking of trying inside, just burn a little tabletop fire pit. But I don't know if that'll produce enough heat to like melt the plastic, because it will be like 10 feet above the the flame. But then the other thing I don't know is I would probably, if I was in there, I would probably then just be filling that greenhouse up with the exhaust of the fire. So I don't know. I was gonna try that though, just to like warm it up enough to melt everything off. But yeah, I don't know if it's a good if it's a good idea to burn a little tabletop fire pit inside the greenhouse or not. Hard working man. Have a good weekend. If I'll try to send this cold your way. I know I like to share. I like to spread it around. Oh, you mean they don't have to cancel school because they have every other week a holiday that they don't have school. Wait, what was Woodhound Senior? 36 eggs out of 41 chickens. 40, yeah. I think it was either last year. I remember the conversation. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. But my mom said, next year we're gonna cut back. We're not gonna have as many chickens anymore. And then since then, now they're back up to 41, 41, 41 hens. All right. Rogala. They make miniature wood stoves for sailboats. Ooh. Is that just one of those the mini wood stove like they have for cabins? All right. I'm a little late on the bottom of the hour. Yeah, I need to go down there and get some more eggs because on Thanksgiving I brought back a whole bunch of eggs, but then the next day or 2 days later, Amanda went to her brother's to make Christmas cookies, and they used a whole bunch of the eggs. So then I was like, oh, there's my dang gestures coming in. So yeah, I need to go down there and get some more eggs, because I found this thing on the TikTok shop that you can boil, that boils eggs. Like, it's the best thing I found for making boiled eggs. And you can also make like little omelets inside there. But man, because you know, you always have that well, if you boil eggs in like a pot, then you have to like put them in an ice bath, and then there's all this stuff, and then even then they peel bad sometimes. But this thing I found, it's like steams them, and it's just, they peel perfectly every time. Mystery Gardener, off to bed. I will not be able to sleep because the rain is hammering down. Well, good luck trying to get some sleep. It's with the few hours you have left. Oh, Alaska Woodyard has the barred rocks. That's what I don't know if there's that. I think they have a few of those on the farm still. They used to have a bunch of those. Those were the ones that I believe they had a couple that were pretty tame, that you could, if you went up to them, they would like squat down and you could pick them up and pet them. pet the chicken. The TikTok shop. Yeah, I've been finding some. I've found all kinds of stuff. But that egg thing was the best ever. Oh, it's just I don't know what it is. And then what else did I find? Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Fresh eggs are hard to peel. That's what Grandma Woodhound always tells me. The older, the better. Have a good night, Bruce. Hope you feel better. Enjoy the weekend, if you can, if it's not 10 below zero. Jim Miller as well. Have a good night. Yes, stay warm. That is going to be the challenge tomorrow. Stay warm and keep the wood stove full. I'm going to have to, I should see, yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if I can set up a time lapse on my temperature gauge on the boiler to like see how long it takes to go, once it reaches 180, how long it takes to cool off, and then reburn, or whatever you call it, the cycle. Quality. Oh yeah, they got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. I don't know how many people are on. It's always interesting, like people's preference for which platform they're on. Oh my goodness, we got the ladies come out. Alaska Woodyard, thank you very much. Cheers. Get the Knob Creek ready. Oh, hang on. I got this thing ready right here. Gentleman Jack. And not Log Cabin Firewood. I got this ready for New Year's Eve, Noah, because I ain't ever going to be able to finish that thing off. But yes, I will also. It's sitting back there, right there. Yeah, what is it? How many? 2 weeks to Christmas. We only have. Oh my gosh. There's only 2 Fridays left in the year. Gentleman Jack's is delicious. I don't know about that. I don't know. If it is delicious, I know one thing. It's not going to be 1.75 liters delicious for me. Oh, but it is double mellowed. I have a feeling that someone needs to start a YouTube channel around chickens with all this chicken talk and egg counts. Somebody needs to, I think, feature that on a channel. There is some interesting stuff, some interesting talk here on how many the variations of egg counts. What? Oh, you are for sure getting some H2O. Was that to me? BW bucket. Heck no. No chance. No, I'm saving that for New Year's. That's when the in-laws come over. And that's when I put out all of the liquor that I don't like. I put that out for everyone else to drink. So that thing right there, that bottle is going to be front and center on the bar. And I'll keep the Morgan hidden. So yeah, there is no way that'll be. I'm saving that. That is saved for New Year's Eve. I wonder do we have. Has there ever been a live? Have I ever had a live stream on New Year's Eve? I think next year. No. Wait. Nope. But oh my goodness. December 31st, 2027. There will be Friday Night Live on New Year's Eve. Would we go all night? All night long? I should start I should start planning that like on Seinfeld when they were planning the New Year's Eve party years in advance. That's going to be 2027. Friday Night Live, New Year's Eve. Oh boy. What? All right. Now I'm missing out on the. Oh yeah, we would definitely have overtime. Well, it wouldn't. We would keep. We would just keep going and be all night till the ball drops. Of course, then we got to figure in East Coast, Central. WD-30. I will go on the record right now saying that that will be one of the longest Friday Night Lives ever. Because that we would have to stay live. But we could stay live for, like I said, the East Coast. Yes. Well, we could set the. We would definitely try setting. Well, it depends on when I would start. Because I think Jack went for 6 hours, and I'd be going from. I'd only go four or five. Did you get the message I sent you from Messenger? I don't know. I don't think I did. I might not on Facebook. Oh, did you send it to me or to the back 40? Let me log out of. I'm signed into. Cowboy. The cowboy is building building tables. Look at this thing. Hang on. How do I? Cowboy's got. Oh, this ain't gonna show very good. You probably can't see that. Yeah. My phone doesn't show it very good. There we go. You might not be able to see it from the glare. Looking pretty sweet. Yeah, I was signed into my other account. I didn't see my phone. I didn't have a notification there. That is yeah, that first one looks nice and shiny, but it doesn't show up on camera. Do you got you should put those up on you got a Facebook page? All right, let me see. 6.5 hours. That was holy crap. BZ, we would do the Eastern time zone as well. Yeah, I would be I would be ready to when the stream was over, I would be probably going straight to bed. I'm never up very late on New Year's Eves either. You could do some interviews, maybe some other folks, woodyard tours. Well, it might be tough to do, or I could pre-record them. Yeah, I definitely need to do this because it is also our anniversary. So, New Year's Eve is also our anniversary. So I would probably have to see how that would go. No, we're not going to be able to make it for the ball dropping in the Alaska time zone. That is not going to work. Logger Jason, what do you got going on here? Oh my goodness. If you're going out tomorrow, bundle up. Have a good night, and yeah, stay warm tomorrow. Bossman would be sending off the party poppers, graffiti cannons. In fact, just the other day, I was moving something around down there on the end of my desk, and on the back, behind one of my monitors, I found some confetti from, I think, 2 years ago, New Year's Eve. I think you should be challenged to do a live from outside on the pool deck in the next month. Heck no. Well, I could do it from just my phone, maybe. But then I would only be on YouTube, and then it wouldn't be fancy. I couldn't bring, I couldn't bring this, I couldn't put this on the screen for people to see the broken old Swede thinking this is a good idea. Or that Bill Irwin just showed up. Wild Bill is here. Good evening. It's back. It's back, Bill. I couldn't drink out of that bucket another week. The Bai glass is back. Oh my. I was gonna tell a joke, but it's not quite time for the joking hour. Well, it's just so nice. It works well with the ice balls. Better than that bucket. In fact, where the heck is that bucket? The other thing I learned about these things, check this out. That is what you can do with them. You can use them to hold your can. And I think the ones from Home Depot somewhere fit the can a little snugger. It's a little more snug. Mini buckets. All kinds of use for them. No, the joke wasn't about my balls. The joke was, if you're Never mind. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to have to see text messages coming in from down on the farm. Oh, whoa! All right. I will probably be, because it's going to be so cold tomorrow. I will. I don't know if I'm going to be live though on YouTube. I have to see. I'm probably going to do. So I got some orders I got to pack up, and then I need to restock some of the mini firewood boxes. So tomorrow I'm probably going to be doing that. So, although I'll have to check if Logger Jason when he's going live. Because I don't know if it's going to be as cold as it's going to be here around the rest of the country. There may not be a lot of people doing much tomorrow anyway. WD-30. Enjoy your weekend. We have made it to overtime. Craig's Cords to Cold. How did the delivery go? How did the delivery go? And how much wood do you have left? Mini buckets to haul mini firewood. Yeah, I don't think you could get many pieces in there. That's the only thing. They need to be just like a little bit bigger. How the fish pond, I think, is they're still doing good. I've got 4 different like big air stones to try to keep 2 openings and the skimmer from freezing. They are going to get I've been breaking them open in the mornings, but the skimmer, I just don't have a way to completely drain it out, so I don't want that to freeze and crack. So I've got an air stone in the skimmer, and then I got 2 air stones in one spot and one in another spot. Because apparently that's what you need, just to have an opening or 2 in the ice to keep any gases that build up in the water from like the fish farting and stuff breaking down. Did anyone ever win the splitter challenge? The toothpick challenge? The toothpick challenge, I think Andrew won with the Axis up there at Easton Made. Although, if you're outside tomorrow, you could everyone could win the toothpick challenge. Yeah, that utility bucket is awesome for pushing snow around. Clearing off the driveway, like, is a breeze. I did consider that, but then I read how much your electric bill can go up by using one of them. And the other thing is that I read something that it's just easier to use the air stones or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I thought about the heater, especially just in the skimmer. I thought about putting a heater in there, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I was reading something wrong. But yeah, I read somewhere that that can add like $50 a month to your electric bill to keep one of those heaters going? And I was like, heck no. I will use the air stones. What's this? In the olden days around here, 1774, they would put logs in the fish ponds because they would compress. I don't know. I use fish tank heaters to keep mash warm. Oh. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't know because I think I have one of those heating coils for like a dog bowl. But I don't know, I probably was reading something that misinformation. Fake news. But the air stones are working good. They're keeping it open. For the most part. Except when it's, what is it going to be? 9 below zero tonight? Then I'll have to break it open tomorrow morning. Yeah, what are we going to get down to? Hang on here. Ooh, now we're down to 2. The overnight low tonight, right? Ooh, 9. 8 a.m. -9. -9 with a 9-mile-an-hour wind. Oh my goodness. The 9s are they're gonna get us. Is it, Bill? I don't know. Is that what it's used for? I thought you were talking about potatoes. Mashed potatoes. That's not what you meant? No, it's just a little tiny little air pump. It's not that bad. Or I don't know. I I haven't noticed my electric bill that much. We'll have to see. In fact, I think I just got. Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, my electric bill isn't too bad. Put a small coil next year. Yeah, but how does that? See, this is what I don't know how that would work because how could you set the coil at 30 degrees, but the water going through it would be at 180? I don't know how that works. I don't think it matters. Unless, of course, this spring all the fish are dead. Then I'll have to figure something else out. But all of these koi pond forums and everything I read online said that, if your water is deeper than whatever 3.5 feet, and then if you get a good amount of snow on top of your ice, that'll like insulate the water enough. And I mean, obviously, it's not going to freeze solid. Like, I don't have to worry about that. Oh, I don't think I do anyway. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking, the ice is probably like 6, 7 inches thick. Maybe thicker. So I think that'll be good. It's not going to get. Oh no, frickin' Jeep. Give me shoot me a text, John. I was in a meeting the other day when you called. Yeah, well, I will say, if a few of the goldfish thin out, that won't be a problem because there's way too many goldfish. But if the big koi fish don't survive, then I will be in trouble. Yes, I have an aerator. Well, a little air pump gimmick thing. It's got like they're about the size of like a tennis ball, the air stones. And I've got 2 in one spot, and then 1 in another spot, and then 1 in the skimmer. So this little pump pumps out air into those 4 air stones, and then it just bubbles up. And it's been working good. I don't know. I mean, when it gets below 0, I have to break the ice open in the morning. But otherwise, when it was in the teens and 20s, like the water doesn't freeze over. You don't even remember. Oh, it was right after I text you. I text you, and then you like called me immediately, and you left me a voicemail saying that you don't know how, or you couldn't figure out how to text me back, so you just called me. Something is in the mail, and I think when you get it, John, you should wait and open it with the cameras rolling. BW35, yes, have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Stay warm. Breakfast with Santa. Woohoo! Nice. I think what is it? 9:15? Yeah. I got my last toast ready. So we can probably wrap it up. I got to go figure out what's going on. I'm looking at my outdoor cameras, and one of the lights is on, and it shouldn't be. Oh, now you remember. No, I did not send her. Broken old Swede. Yeah, that's what they said, like, you don't have to, you don't feed them or anything. They just kind of like go dormant. They just chill out all winter long. literally chill out. Old Guy Firewood, have a good weekend. I think that will do it here as well. Oh, the weather here is cold. Yeah, we're gonna tomorrow. The afternoon high tomorrow is -1, and the wind chill. The feels like it's supposed to be like 30 below. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna have to get up. I think I'm gonna change the. I'm gonna add a basket over here, and we can do egg counts. We can drop eggs into the basket. See what the egg counts are at for everybody. All right, with that, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, super chatters. Everyone, if you're in the cold zone, stay warm. Don't be out there in that minus double-digit wind chill factors tomorrow. And what else? There's one other thing. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Stay safe, have fun, be cool, like 20 below cool. Cheers, everyone. Good night.
Being a real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, a heart full of blues, and in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night, starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. Being a real bad boy. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night, starting to